Hello and welcome back to another character creation video. My name's Lumin and today we're having a look at Dragonheir, Silent Gods. We're actually having a look at this for a second time because this is the launch version of the game that has the Lizardfolk race active and a whole bunch of new options for the other races. So, hey, let's jump in and give it a peek. For those that perhaps don't know what this game is, it is a open world high fantasy strategy RPG. It's very much a tabletop role-playing experience brought to PC and mobile, where players go on an epic journey, where they can discover a dynamic world with high-quality character models and diverse exploration possibilities that include character customization and branch-in storylines. Yeah, I don't know, that's maybe not the best possible description, but hey, yeah, it actually looks kind of cool. Visually, it's quite a treat. The character models are awesome. I said that before, I really like the way they look. But I'm going to mention here, as we jump in right now, that it is a pretty curated experience. What you see is what you get. In other words, you're customizing a human female here. You're customizing a dwarf male, a male half-elf, and like a lizard folk, I guess it's female. You get to change the character quite a bit, but you're still playing that character, if you know what I'm saying. Now, if you want to do a deep dive to discover all there is to discover about this game, you can find some links below, and as always, the timestamps will help you out. You can jump between the different parts of this video. We're going to start with human right now. We're going to have a look at the description, look at the stats, then look at the options. Then we'll jump back out, move on to half-elf, then dwarf, then lizard folk. Again, timestamps. Alright, humans. The most widespread and common kind on the continent with high productivity and mobility. Cultivates various civilizations. As I mentioned, this is your human character. You get to customize her. You don't get to make her a he. Okay? Yeah, let's just get that out of the way once more. Strength 10. Intelligence 10, Dexterity 11, Constitution 11, Charisma 11, Wisdom 11. The stats themselves, they don't need to be explained, they don't need to be introduced. These are the common D&D stats. Everyone should know them by now. And if you don't, man, have I got a world full of awesome possibilities for you. Oh man, D&D. Oof, get into it. You'll love it. So, skin tone. There are a bunch of new options here. Not so much for the skin tone, but for the other stuff. I'm pretty excited to have a look at them. I'm going into this semi-blind, but I do know, what it's about because of the previous time I jumped in. So skin tones are all right, and I said this before as well. It's nice that they let you go a little darker if you want to, just to give you, something that feels better for you specifically. The hair has been improved on a lot. The common, or at least starter standard one, is this nice redhead style here. But the other ones, they actually changed the colors, and they offer a whole lot of different stuff too. The hair and the jewelry is all combined here. So you got some braids on the side there, a nice comb over. With this one, big hair, big braids, cool piercing in the nose over there. Here you got some little doodads and whatchamacallits up on the forehead. And again, a nice style. There's sort of a theme here, They all sort of fit into a certain category, but they do look good. It's a nice category to be in. You don't get to change the color. Facial pattern, this is, I like the little spin that she did. This is basically a combination of scars and war paint. I kind of like the scars. I like the way they do them. They are very bold. And that's good. Because you won't always be this close to your character, right? So if you are zoomed out a little more, at least you'll be able to see the scars. You display them prominently. That's nice. I like the way that they've done the scars in this. And I also like the face paint. I think that it's probably I'm not going to say it's the best part of the game, but like the artists who did the models, and I say I won't say that because I haven't really played much of the game myself, but the artists who did the models, they did a fantastic job. Let me say that rather. That's a better way of saying it. I really like the tattoos that they chose, the style of them, the colors that they used, the texture, the clarity, because oftentimes tattoos and face paints are just a smudge. There's some celestial freckles here, which I like. You got some sort of slightly less intense makeup here, but yeah, overall decent, cool stuff, not bad. Clothing, you get to choose your design. Now you will notice that there's an accessory on. Let me just change it over so you can see what the style looks like without. Oh man, I want to put something on that's not. There you go, that thing. I'll get to that in a moment. I just want to show you what the outfits look like without the cape on, because the cape is an extra. I really like these outfits. I think that they are nicely detailed, good quality, and again, you can change the colors over here, which is kind of nice. It's well done. It's well done. Like I mentioned at the start, it's a curated experience, and when you have a curated experience, generally you tend to have better quality on the items and choices available, and I mean, that's a fact. 100%. It looks really nice. Fantastic. You see it changes everything. It's like you get different jewelry and stuff here, different gloves. The whole character is basically different. Now, I'm going to leave it on the basic one for now, and I'm going to jump into the accessories, and I'm just going to show you what you have here. You get to choose only one of these, unfortunately. Yeah, because I mean, like, if you're like me, I want to put all of it on at the same time. But, yeah, you got a nice cape here. I guess that could be considered a cloak. You got this thing, which is like a reverse cone that your dog would get at the vet. It just goes down instead of up. Multi-purpose, man. Multi-purpose. A cool sword for your waist over here. I'm not sure if that includes the dagger as well. No, the dagger comes by default. There's a grimoire or a book. Maybe it's a spell book or something. Then you have the potion over here with the bandolier. More potions and vials on it. And then finally, you got the... I assume that's like a scroll or something. I don't know what this is, man. I don't know. But it's really cool. It's really nice. There you go. And that's basically that. Now, keep in mind, you can do a whole lot of sort of mixing and matching here. You know, you could go for this outfit, make it nice and dark with, say, for instance, this color here. Then you could throw the potion on for like a really nice fit. You know, it's a very together style because the colors sort of match and it looks nice. And again, you can sort of come up with nice combinations that could look sort of stylish. Yeah. Well, that's it for the human. Looks rather nice, I would say. We're going to move on now to the half-elf. As descendants of humans and elves, half-elves possess the advantages of both kinsfolk, a long life, elegance, and creativity. However, most of them are estranged from their tribes and unable to find a true home. Strength and intelligence are 10, dexterity 11, constitution 10, charisma 12, and wisdom 11. As before, as on the human, you jump in here, you customize in this dude right here. You don't get to change it to a lady, but that's cool because there are a bunch of cool options to modify it in whichever way you like. Skin tones here. You will notice the skin tones change a little bit more than just the tone itself. There's like a few blemishes and stuff that come with it, a few like little spots and stuff. It's nice. You know, it's like each of them is their own, I want to say their own character, but it's a little less than that. So yeah, you get a few choices here. I'm going to leave it on the default one for now. Hair. There are some nice options here now compared to how they looked before. I personally think that they did reasonably well with this. Once again, you are playing this character. So what you... I want to say what you see here in the face area is what you get. But at least, you know, you are customizing this guy. At least they have some different hair colors here, some different styles. It's cool. Let's leave it on the default one for now. Once again, you can't really change the color of their hair. Scars. These are much the same as on the human. However, I will say once we've, like, as we've zoomed in here now, I really feel like these half-elves have some, like, insanely high-quality textures on them. Like, you can sort of see it as I turn the model here. Like, the individual pores on his skin are showing. And that's intense for a game that's also on mobile. But I will tell you, I'm not surprised by the quality of the models because, I mean, I looked at the Diablo Immortal customization and for real, it's insane. It looks insane. Those character models are also really fantastic. There you go. That's it. This is just a combination of scars, face paints, not much. That's like, you know, extraordinary or out there, but it's a good selection regardless. Clothing, you get 2 different outfits to choose from here. And each of them has a few different shades that you can go with. And if you take these and you combine it with the accessories, then I would say, yeah, you can come up with some pretty cool options. Pretty cool combinations. I'm going to go ahead and assume that the sword on his back here is the accessory. So we'll just take the basic one for now. Jump in there. Yeah, it's the sword on the back. It's a nice elvish blade. You can change that over. You can get a little scarf type thing. It's like the cloak without the cloak, you know? That's kind of nice. Yeah. Sort of half Night's Watch. It's very cool. Get some furs on there. Then there's a half cape here. And a longer cape. Not quite as cool as the options on the female human, but still all right. And that is that. Again, you can combine these quite nicely with the different outfits and most likely make some stuff that looks pretty good. It's up to you to unleash your creativity. Next up, Dwarf. A Solomon unyielding race, adept in the art of forging. They traverse the sands of time, swaying to the rhythms of mead and songs. Loyalty courses through their veins, binding them to their clans, and this allegiance, intertwined with the pride of their lineage, knits the entire dwarf race into a cohesive tapestry. These are like truly, in my opinion, Lord of the Rings dwarves, and they look fantastic. It's a good look for dwarves. You don't always have to have these mega short barrel-chested little guys, you know, World of Warcraft style. It's nice to have some different visual aesthetics sometimes. 12 strength, 10 intelligence, 10 dexterity, 12 constitution, 10 charisma, 10 wisdom. Customization options here. By the way, the model is just looking so much better than it did in the early access version. It's looking great. It's looking great. You get to change the skin color. They are much the same as the others, almost identical actually, where you have the warmer tones and then the one cooler tone. It's nice. It's fine. It's enough. The design of the hair, it actually changes, I feel, the look and the entire mood of the character drastically. Drastically. You may think it's not that big a deal, but like for real, I think that just switching the hair around here and the facial hair, it does enough. It does enough to make this look and feel like a different dude. And I think that of all of them, this guy probably offers the most versatility when it comes to the changes. Like you have a lot of different colors here. You can have him look younger, older, more rugged, sort of more neat and tidy and trimmed and stuff like that. It's cool. It's cool. Once again, very dwarvish designs, which is fantastic. The facial patterns here, they are the same on all the characters. That's just the scars and the face paints. I'm not sure if any of them get unique ones. I assume the Lizardfolk will have some unique stuff there, but on all the more human style races, these are the same. Nice designs. I would not really even complain about the fact that you can't change the colors or whatever, because I think you can probably find something decent there. Clothing. 2 different styles to choose from. Let me take the accessory off quickly. I'll just put a shield on the guy's back here, and then I'll show you what they look like. That's the first outfit. That's the second one. This one looks more rugged, more fighterish, you know, more ready for brawling. And this one looks more casterish. It's sort of more of a robe and stuff like that. You can see it has a book on the side here and stuff. Looks nice. You can change the color of them. Decent colors. A little unfitting on some of them, but it's cool nonetheless. Robe colors as well. These are nice. The robe colors look fantastic. And then you can jump onto the accessory, probably the coolest part of most of the customization, where you get to choose, a long cape / cloak thing. Some decent furs here. I kind of like these. A nice horn for the back, because why not? A shield. An awesome looking sword. And then this thing. I want to say it's like a staff. Maybe it's a mace, maybe it's a wandy type thing. A scepter. It's a scepter, right? I was just searching for the word. But then again, you can combine these, and you can make something that you want. You know, you can go for something like this over here, and then you can throw the scepter on the back, and then boom, you're a caster. It's kind of cool. Yeah? That's it. That's it for the dwarf customization. Again, combining, mixing and matching can make some cool stuff. Now, the most interesting one. Lizardfolk. They live in swamps and deserts with agile bodies covered in scales. They worship pure strength and have a mindset that starkly differs from other kinsfolk. Cool design. I like this design. They didn't go with the standard super duper humanoid style lizard. I like the long neck. I like the frills and stuff like that. The body shape is cool. We are clearly playing as a female here because we got the boobs. It's nice. I like the model. I like the model. Strength 12, intelligence 10, dexterity 10, constitution 11, charisma 11, and wisdom 10. The little spin just it does it for me every time. All right, skin tone. This will obviously be different from the humanoid ones. Yeah, dude, that's nice. Okay, See there? I feel like they spent a little bit of time on this, and they did good. Like, that's awesome. You will see that the eye color is changing as well, which is very nice. I dig that. We're going to go the basic one for now, and we'll have a look. This is the hair, quote-unquote, design. Ooh, that's nice. Very cool. Spikes. Yeah. Okay, this is definitely a highlight for me. Damn, that's really, really nice. Okay. Not a lot of options, but, you know, I'm going to say this like a bunch of times, I think. You take the one, you change it to a different skin color, you change maybe the outfit, you mix and match. That's what it's all about. And you come up with something cool. Facial patterns. They're going to have unique stuff here. Cool. Yeah. Once again, you don't get to change the colors of the facial patterns. You pick the one you want, and then you can combine it with the different skin tones to make some cool stuff. Yeah. There you go. It's nice. Very, very cool. Clothing. Kind of like that. It's got a very spicy look to it, if you know what I'm saying. What is spicy, Lumin, where clothes are concerned? Well, this is spicy. I'm glad you asked. This right here is spicy. It looks nice. It's busy. It's got nice colors, nice frills. It's cool. Very nomadic. And then this one, oof, it gets a little more regal, a little more padded, obviously, so it might be a more brutey or brawlerish outfit. But yeah, kind of cool. You get to change the colors on them. There you go. That's beautiful. That's a nice combination of colors. Get to change the colors. There you go. Very nice. And then the accessories. We currently have this as the accessory. This here on the shoulder. Sort of like a little extra shoulder pad. And then there's a bell. I don't know. Maybe you can flex on your enemies by ringing this. You can call it the dinner bell. You ring it just before you kill them. That's the last thing they hear. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Here's a lantern. It's nice. A book. And finally, it looks like another scroll holder. Fantastic. I really like it. Now, at the end here, I'm just going to say that when you do click continue, they ask you for your name, you can randomize, and then you start the game. That's it. You jump in. But that is it for the Lizardfolk, and that does bring us to the end of the video. I'm going to say here in closing that I really like the character models. I think that they look fantastic. They did an awesome job with the models' quality. The options available for a curated experience, it's definitely not bad. They are letting you play these characters. Now, in an ideal world and an ideal situation, they would let you play this character. The character would be fully voiced. It would be a character with a story, with a personality attached, and that would have all of this make sense. I don't know if that's the case. You guys can let me know in the comments if that's the case. You can get involved in this video by informing anyone that's perhaps curious about it. But yes, for a curated experience, for an experience where they want you to play specific characters, this lady, this dude, or that lady, it's cool. Not bad. There are a decent number of options. Obviously, having them gender locked might, not sit all that well with most people, but I think it's fine. I think it's a decent selection, and it's probably something that can quite easily be expanded upon. I think it's good. Yeah, overall, reasonably positive in terms of the amount of options and how good they look, but there's always room for improvement. There is. I mean, that has to be said. And I mean, like, geez, man, you can look at the best character creator in the damn world, and there'll always be room for improvement, so that's not really saying much. Anyway, that's going to be it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you guys are jumping into this game, enjoy making those characters, enjoy rolling those dice. Boom, boom, boom. There you go. Hey, check back here soon for more. Give this one a like and share it and do all that other good stuff. I appreciate it when you do. Subscribe if you haven't already. And most importantly, happy making those characters. Happy that.